The Hollywood Hills. Summer of 2020. A black SUV. A gunshot in the night. One of hip-hop's rising queens bleeding in the street. And the man accused? A chart-topping artist with everything to lose. But this isn't just a story about violence. It's about betrayal, fame, and the blurred lines between perception and truth. What really happened the night Megan Thee Stallion was shot? Who pulled the trigger? And why did it take years and a courtroom to uncover what went down? In a world where careers are built on image and destroyed by headlines, this case became a spectacle of loyalty, lies, and legacy. This is the curious case of Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. And the truth is far more complicated than you think. July 12th, 2020. After leaving a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and Megan's friend Kelsey Harris got into an SUV. What happened next would dominate headlines for the next 3 years. By the time LAPD arrived, Megan was bleeding from her feet. Shots had been fired. Tory was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. But the real story was only beginning to unfold. In the days that followed, the silence was deafening. Megan didn't name her shooter. Tory said nothing, and the internet erupted in theories. Did Megan step on glass? Was it an accident? Was there a fight? Why wasn't anyone talking? Then, weeks later, Megan broke her silence. Tory shot me. The industry split in two. Tory denied everything. On his album Daystar, he claimed he was being framed, rapped about betrayal, and hinted at lies. Megan stood firm in her version. As the case unfolded in the court of public opinion, fans took sides. Celebrities weighed in. Careers were on the line. Truth became entertainment. It wasn't until late 2022 that the case finally went to trial. The testimonies shocked everyone. Kelsey, Megan's former friend, changed her story. Conflicting accounts created chaos. The prosecution argued Tory shot Megan in a drunken rage. The defense pointed fingers at Kelsey. Audio of Tory apologizing was played. Ballistics linked the gun to Tory. But there was no video, no clear motive, just words, wounds, and whispers. On December 23, 2022, Tory Lanez was found guilty on all charges. Assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm, and negligent discharge of a firearm. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Some called it justice, others called it a setup. The hip-hop community remained divided. In the end, the truth may depend on who you believe. But one thing is clear. This case exposed deep fractures in music, media, and justice. It raised questions about loyalty, gender politics, fame, and accountability. And it showed how, in a world fueled by image, the facts can get lost in the spotlight. The question still echoes: who really shot Megan Thee Stallion? The court gave an answer, but for many the case is far from closed. Thanks for watching the Criminaliti Code, where fame, truth, and scandal collide. Subscribe and tap in for more untold stories, courtroom chaos, and the real cost of power in the entertainment world. Because sometimes the biggest mysteries hide in plain sight.